Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and this is Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Season 7, Episode 12, Victory and Death. Happy May the 4th to everyone. Sorry, it's a recorded video, but the audio was kind of doing some funky shit, so I had to record it, unfortunately. So we'll see how this ends up. Um, if you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. If you're still on the fence about joining up, take a look at the video that ends up here at the very end. Basically, what YouTube does takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. Up here is going to be Westworld is what's going to be up there. If you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you can hit the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at my weekly schedule of live streams that I have up there and also the links to all my social media. So I have Twitter, I have Instagram, and I have a Patreon page. But there's no tier set up as of yet. I also mirror all of this on my Facebook page, and you can also join our Facebook group page where you can post stuff and talk amongst yourselves. So, spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch the episode. Come on back and take a look at the video again. And then you can comment down below in the comment section. Thank you, Vacuum Bitch, for the paddle. So yeah, we end up, of course, and I want to say Happy May the 4th again to everybody. Uh, it's been 12 years since this series started. And when they first started, they actually released the first 4 episodes as a movie in the movie theaters for free. And they also, well, I should say they did a sneak preview, and then they actually had people pay for tickets and stuff like that. It was kind of fucked up, but still. Um, this is when it was on Cartoon Network. Yeah. And they were giving away shirts originally, as you can see there. That's actually one of the shirts from the premiere of all of that. And yeah, it's been 12 years with, of course, some gaps in there because they got canceled between 6 and 7. But now they're back for their final season, and of course, it ties into Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So we left off with Ahsoka and Rex trapped in the med bay, and of course, all the clones hunting them down. And Ahsoka doesn't want to kill any of the clones because, she says they're innocent because of the chip that's in their head. And Rex pretty much has to set her straight at one point and say they don't care at all about you. They don't have the same qualms like that. They are programmed to kill you. They're programmed to kill me as well now at this point. And, we're going to die unless you do something about this. In the meantime, Maul is running around creating the havoc that he does. And he even pulls down the hyperdrives while they're in hyperspace, causing the Star Destroyer to pop out of hyperspace. And we see actually some really beautiful animation they did. You see stuff streaming off the Star Destroyer, getting pulled off. I don't know if some of it's going back into hyperspace or what's going on, and they're crashing towards a moon. They have no control over this at this point because they are crashing towards the moon. All the escape pods have been jettisoned because that was Rex's orders in order to get to Ahsoka when he was under the chip's influence. And so basically it just becomes this running battle of them trying to get to the hangar bay so they can get a shuttle and get the fuck out of there. But of course, between them and the shuttle bay is a whole bunch of troopers, and of course, Maul as well. And Maul is just killing clone troopers left and right. He doesn't give a shit. He just wants to get the hell off that ship. And you know, when they finally do get to the hangar bay and facing all the clone troopers, because all the clone troopers actually make it there, and they set a trap for them. Essentially, they know that that's the only place they can go to. And Ahsoka has that idea of having Rex take her prisoner, and I don't know what she was thinking at this point, because basically they're not taking prisoners; they're killing whoever, from Order 66. They're going to kill Jedi, and they're going to kill whoever is helping the Jedi. That includes any troopers that will not follow the order. And of course, they start shooting at them, and Rex is still using stun, and yeah. So Maul, in the meantime, makes his way down to the bay as well, and he makes his way to the shuttle before she does. And we see Ahsoka trying to pull back the shuttle using the Force, and it's a losing battle. Remember, she was just a Padawan. She was not a Jedi Knight. She was not a master, anything like that. When she left the Jedi Order, she was still just a Padawan and hadn't gone through the full Jedi training, even though she'd been through wars and stuff like that. Um, she'd even said it best in the previous episode, part three or part four, excuse me, part three, where the Jedi were supposed to be there for order, but all she's ever known since she was a Padawan was a soldier. So she has actually learned most of her Force training through war, not through. She's gone through training, of course, the regular Padawan training, but she's also experienced a lot of war, and that is what she is used to using her Force abilities. So Maul, of course, escapes. They're crashing towards the planet, and these clone troopers just will not relent. They are trying to kill them, and with the help of R7 and the other droids, Cheap, and I can't remember the third droid's name, who get murdered pretty brutally. We see R7's head explode, and I don't know. Can you call a droid's death murder? I don't know. And basically, yeah, the clone troopers take out all three droids. Um, Rex and Ahsoka do end up getting out of there, on a shuttle that was in the maintenance bay. And as the Star Destroyer is crashing into the moon, they're actually in the atmosphere at this point. Ahsoka gets sucked out of the Star Destroyer, and we get another really great animated scene with Ahsoka running down different parts that are flying off of the Star Destroyer, and she is running down there trying to get to the ship, and she finally gets into the ship, and of course they land, but the Star Destroyer doesn't. And we see that another great visual scene, which is Ahsoka standing in front of the graves of all the clone troopers that they've buried, and she ends up dropping one of her lightsabers. I don't know if she dropped both. I just saw the one that she had dropped. And of course, these are the lightsabers that Anakin had given her. And of course, Anakin has turned to the dark side. He is now Darth Vader at this point. And we get to see him later on as Darth Vader show up and pick up that lightsaber that she had dropped out of the snow. And he walks away, and the last thing we see is his reflection in a clone trooper's fallen helmet. And that's where we leave off the series. Is this the last we're going to see of Ahsoka? No, I don't, of course not. We see her, of course, in Rebels. We see her, we're going to see her in The Mandalorian, supposedly, and Rex, supposedly, at this point, too. So, yeah, it's going to be some good stuff. And since this is May the 4th, we're, of course, going to get some Disney announcements. Most likely, we're going to get there's been talk about another animated series, and everyone keeps speculating that it is going to be about Ahsoka. That's my guess as well. We'll see what Dave Filoni and crew have up their sleeve at this point. So, fingers crossed we get some good news today. What else do I have going on this week? Well, tomorrow on Tuesday, I've got The Future Man Season 3. I'm covering that episode by episode. Wednesday is going to be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? This is going to be Picard is what I'm going to be covering. And Thursday, I'm off. Friday is going to be Harley Quinn. Saturday is Saturday Morning Blast Off, or take the genre news of the week and any other genre stuff you guys want to talk about and talk about it. And then, of course, Sunday, I don't know yet. I might do another Is It Worth My Time? That might be the new home of where Is It Worth My Time? We'll see what happens there. And then Monday, I am going to be doing a little giveaway, which I'm going to tell you here about at the end. And it's for Star Wars stuff. So basically, actually, I should just tell you now. Comment down below in the comment section. I'm going to pick 4 people. 2 that are going to be the winners and 2 that are backup, because 9 times out of 10, even though I tell people to give me their address and their mailing address and all that stuff, I never get that from them. So the light side gift is this BB-8 socks. It's a pair of socks there. And the dark side gift is a Happy Meal Kylo Ren toy is what that is. So that's what you're going for. All you have to do is comment down below in the comment section. You're only going to get one entry, so don't do multiple comments. Just one comment per, only one entry per person, I should say. So, and then what I'm going to do is next Monday, I will draw. You have 7 days in order to comment. And then after that, I'm going to draw some names and send out those lucky winners who contact me. And I'll send that out to you guys. So, with that said, I'm going to let you guys go for the day. Enjoy your May the 4th. I know I am. I'm going to be doing that by going to work is what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if that's enjoying it or not, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, until then, until Tuesday, till tomorrow on Future Man, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, Maul may leave you for dead aboard a crashing Star Destroyer because he's a dick like that. And we really don't want that. So have a good day, everyone. Happy May the 4th. And I will see you tomorrow for Future Man. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. And have a good day.